Hello, very good evening. How are you? How are you? Very good evening. Yes, keep coming. Hi Naglakshmi. So please do me a favor. So just like this video wherever you're watching it from, share it and let's create more employment opportunities. Do me this quick favor. Yeah. Hi Chitra. Very good evening. Hi Sumit. Hi Afiz. Hi Nilesh. Hi Prithvi. Very good evening. Keep coming. Yes. Today we are going to solve another interesting topic. We are going to solve MCQs from another interesting topic today. Yes, keep coming. Any job groups and all, please share the video there. Let people know that there is something called as enrolled agent. They're still stuck in some old conventional courses, assuming that they are the only education that will transform life. But EA is earnings always. It's employment assured, right? And EA is easy or asan, right? EA is easy and asan. So chalo, keep coming. Right, very nice. Okay, fine. People will be joining us soon. I hope I am loud and clear to you. आज का अच्छा था ना? Don't say I wish, say I will, right? Wish, I think everyone can wish for it, but only few work for it by saying I will, right? Yeah, that's okay. That's absolutely fine. You can be quiet and still, trigger the right option. But yeah, happy to see you. Yeah, keep coming, people. Fine. So we'll get into our MCQ zone, right? So today we are going to solve MCQs from Rent and Royalties. We are in section 2, chapter 10. And as I told you earlier, section 1 and 2, they cover more than 50% of the paper 1. So let's do our very best. Yeah. So let's get started. Rent and royalties. Here we go. Get started. Chalo, let me read the question for you. Miss Vinaya owns an apartment complex. She received $5,000 in December of the current tax year to cover the January rents for tenants who will be on vacation. Okay, Jan 15th of the next tax year when the rent is due. Although she is a cash basis taxpayer, for the purpose of filing her return, she uses the accrual method of accounting to maintain her books on the rental property. Okay. Okay. So now, how will advance rent be reported? She should prorate the income between the current and the following year. Why? I mean, regardless of when it is received, it is reported in the current year, right? I mean, in the year that it is received. So no prorata. Next, since she uses the accrual method of accounting, she must report the $5,000 in the next tax year. No. Advance return, any advance incomes that is received, it must be reported in the year that it is received. We learned that, right? Constructive receipt of income and all that. Now, this is advance rent and must be reported in income in the year it is received, regardless of the period it covers or the method of accounting used. Looks like it's the right answer. This is advance rent and must be reported in the period it covers. No. So C is the right answer. That's all. Any advance rent, it must be reported in the income, in the year it is received, regardless of the period or the method of accounting that is followed. So, and of course we report it in Schedule E. So C is the right answer. Okay. Chalo, let's see who all have given the right answer. Okay. So, but you're quiet, but you gave the right answer. That's nice. Choose the answer because there is no restriction on the advance rent. Good, nice. Good, Sumit. Yeah. Any advance rent received is taxable in the year when it is received, regardless of the method of accounting. Very good, Hafiz. Very good, nice. Nilesh, advance rent considered as rental income in the year that it is received. Good, perfect. Then, yes, your belief is right, Chitra. Then advance rent received taxable in the year it is received. Good, Sumit. Anjali, advance rent received before the period it covers, regardless of the method of accounting used. Good. Vamshi, advance rent must be reported in the year it is received, regardless of the period and method. Very good. Yeah. Very good evening. I think I told you earlier also. You should not type in all caps, okay? All caps, typing in all caps indicates that you're very upset, very angry, or it is something very, very important, okay, that needs to be looked into. Yeah, I'm sure it is by oversight, but just letting you know, because I have some freshers also, yeah, attending the session, and chota mota things we need to educate them. Yeah, chalo. So C is the right answer. Good. Let's get into the next question. Chalo, go ahead. फटाफट करेंगे. Increase the speed. Good. During the current year, Dhanraj paid the following expenses. Okay, which of these items must be depreciated rather than deducted as an expenses? I mean, which one must be capitalized is the question. Now, you have the options given there. Let's see. Replace the screen in the storm door. Now, replacing a screen, that's not a capital expenditure. Maybe the screen is broken or the screen is old. It's a storm door, so that's a revenue item. I mean, revenue expense item. So it has to be expensed, not depreciated. So not one. Replace the heating system. Yes, adding the heater in the in the house, yeah, that adds to the asset because it increases the value also. See, anything that increases the value of the property or increases its useful life, it must always be capitalized. It must be depreciated. Okay, it must be added. So it is a cost of improvement, and it must be capitalized. So second one looks like right. Next, sowed grass seed in some bare spots on the lawn. Grass seeds and not capital expenditure. Next, built a detached 2-car garage. Okay, detached 2-car garage. Yes, that's a capital expenditure. Next, installed a new dishwasher. Yes, installed a new dishwasher in the home, right? Right, that's also a capital expenditure. It will be so useful for certain men, not me. Next, brought a welcome mat for the front stoop. Welcome mat, no. Okay, so 2, 4, 5 looks like the right items. Yeah, so A is the right answer. Right, all this come in Schedule E again, right? So A is the right answer. Let's see who all have given the right answer. A, very good, Bert again. Okay, then Atiq Rasool. 1, 3, 6 are not capital expenditures. Okay, 1, 3, 6 are not capital expenditures, right? Okay, good, Atiq. Next, Nilesh Patel. Okay, option 2, 4, 5 are improvements that added to the value of property, so it can be depreciated. Other all considered as repair expenses. Good. Why 6? Why 6, Sumit? Welcome at how can you capitalize? It's a miscellaneous item. No? Next, 2, 4 and 5 add additional value to your capital, so they are depreciated. Very good. Anjali Mishra. All these items to be depreciated as they are improvements. The cost of improvement increases the basis of the property, so it must be capitalized, and the capitalized cost will be depreciated. Very good. Chitra, a capital expenditure should be depreciated, others need to be treated as expenses. Right? Okay, Sumit Chauhan changed the answer. Good. Madhivani, good. Vamshi Krishna, 2, 4, 5 which are depreciable and does not improve the life of property. Sir, what's this? It doesn't improve the life of the property. Right answer, but explanation. Maybe you typed the word not by mistake. Akhil, good. 6 is not right, so B and C rejected and D is rejected because it is just screen. Okay. Hi Soumya, good. 2, 4 and 5. Okay, chalo. So A is the right answer here. 2, 4, 5 is the right answer. Chalo, let's get to the next question. Okay, it's an easy question. It's an easy question, right? All the expenditures, whether it's a new roof or whether it's installing new cabinets or it's paving a driveway, all these are capital expenditures and all of them should be capitalized, right? So D is the right answer. Very good. Right. Atiq Rasul, very good. Very nice. Good, Atiq. Hafiz, good. Anjali, good. Soumya, good. Akhil, good. Right. Good, Nilesh, sorry. Good, Sandeep. Good, Vamshi. Good, Madhivani. Right. Good, Bert. Right. Chalo, let's get into the next question. Yeah, go ahead. Which of the following taxpayers cannot deduct any of their rental expenses? Lalita, who rented her home 12 days and then allowed her father to live there rent-free the rest of the year while she worked overseas. I mean, 12 days, it's like less than 15 days. I mean, no income is reported, no expenses are deducted. I am sure, we have written that, right? Less than 15 days, right? So no income is reported and no expenses are deducted. So A looks like the right answer. In exam also, in the examination, you may feel that, the moment you saw something, that is the right answer. But please have the patience to read the other three options also, right? So don't be in a hurry, right? Then Janaki, who rented out her house 8 months last year. 8 months, okay. After the tenants moved out, she let her sister and brother-in-law stay in the house 2 months rent-free. Anyways, 8 months is a long period. Chinmay, who offered a room for rent in her home all year but had only one renter who stayed just 1 month. That's fine. Still, it's rented. Yeah. Martin, who rented a room of his condo all year and lived there himself 11 months. I mean, all have to be reported and expenses must be deducted in case any, except the first one, Lalita's case. Okay, so A is the right answer here. That's all. And let's see who all have given the right answer. Okay, if TP used the property as home, it depends upon how many days it was rented as fully rented property. In option A, it was rented for less than 15 days. In this case, there is no need to report the rental income and deduct any rental expenses. Very good. Good, Anjali. Next, Atik Rasul, as it was rented less than, just a second. Yeah, as it was rented less than 14 days, she need not report income nor can deduct any expenses. Very good, Atik. Nilesh, Lalita rented for less than 15 days during the year, so do not deduct any rental expenses. Very good. Good. Good, Sumit. Good, Sandeep. Good, Soumya. A is the correct answer, as he cannot show rent as income since below 15 days. Good, Ajay. Why? No. Even if you rent it to your own people, you report the income and you deduct the expenses. Yeah. Dwellings rented for less than 15 days are not taxable and not deductible. Statement A was rented for 8 months. Okay. C and D rented for whole year. No matter how many months they stayed, they are taxable. Very good. Good, Hafiz. Lalita cannot deduct any expenses because she rented for less than 15 days. In case of 15 days, rental income is not taxable, so rental expenses not deductible. Good. Yeah, Akhil, yeah, because it is less than 15 days. Very good. So let's move on to the next question. It's a pretty easy question, no? Kavita rented out her summer home for 80 days plus personally for 20 days. So totally 100 days. She paid 1,000 for repairs and 2,000 for utilities. So totally 3,000. So in 3,000, 20% is personal. So remove that 600. 20% of 3,000 is 600. So what she can officially, what she can non-personally, claim is 3,000 minus 600, 2,400 in expenses, okay, and income is 8,000. So 8,000 minus 2,400, that will be 5,600. So A is the right answer. Okay, chalo, fine. Very good, Atik. Nice, good. Yeah, personal use of property and rental use has to be segregated. So total rent was 8,000 into rental percentage 80%. क्या है जान, क्या लिखे आप, क्या फरमाए आप, देखो यहाँ पे explanation is not right. Next, Nilesh, rented out portion 80%, okay, 1,000 plus 2,000, 3,000 into 80%, 2,400, right? Rental income 8,000. Yeah, that very good. I like this answer. Good, Nilesh. Rupali Vyas, very good. Ajay Thakkar, 80% of expenses to be deducted from it. Good. Sumit, good. Madhivani, 80 out of 100 days rental, so 80% of expenses. Very good. Vamshi Krishna, right? Same. Very good. 5,600. Sandeep, 5,600. Suraksha, the rented out portion is 80%, hence 80% of total utilities, right? Perfect. Akhil Kumar, rental income 8,000 minus 2.4, right? 5,600, because she used for her personal use. So in the expenses 20% usage included, so we have to deduct. Very good. Nice, Akhil. Anjali Mishra, good. Continued expenses, okay, continued expenses were 3,000 into 20%, 2,400 reduced from 8k. Okay, chalo, fine. You got the answer. Okay, so A is the right answer here in fifth question. Okay, chalo, let's move on to the next one. Go ahead. I'm curious to know how you are going to explain this. I'm waiting. Come on, add a little explanation. Explain me that rule. Somebody type that rule, dwelling unit rule. This is important. How are you going to explain in the interview? Likho. 2 line likho, no problem. Type in 1-2 lines. I'll wait. We are in no hurry. 1 question you understand properly, you will have solved 4 questions. So multiply all the number of questions that we are solving by 4. Those many questions you are solving. So take time. Some questions will take time. Type. Chota points also type. What is dwelling unit rule? Type. Good. I like Hafiz example. First 21 days it was used for personal use, so they are not taxable, and dwelling units must be utilized for more than 15 days, then it is taxable and deductible. Yes, right. So where is that? So he spent 3 weeks at the lake home, rented it to his daughter for 3-day weekend, and rented it to friends for 10 weeks. So 70 days, right? 10 weeks, and then $300 per week. So 10 into 300, 3,000. That's the answer we know, but we should also know the dwelling unit rule. Sorry. A dwelling unit is considered used as a home if it is used for personal purposes more than greater of 14 days or 10% of the total days it is rented to others. Right? Now, the home at the lake was used for rental purposes for total 70 days. And personal purposes, self 21, daughter 9. So his rental expenses will also be 70%. So what he let to friends is 70, personal is 30, so total 100. So 70 by 100, for ease of maths, it's 70% of the expenses that he can claim. But here in our case, the expenses that Pawan can deduct to offset his rental income will be $300 per week for those 10 weeks. The fair rental value, $3,000. Okay, and Hafiz gave the right answer. Very good, Hafiz. Yeah, good Ramjan. Good Nilesh. 21 days personal, 9 days less than FMV, so not deductible amount. Okay, good. Then Akhil, good. 300, yeah, deductible. Good Vamshi. Good Madhivani. $3,000 as it would be considered to be used as personal use when his daughter and he used it. Okay, and the expenses can be deducted to the extent of income. Right, correct. Good Suraksha. Then Anjali, figuring deductible rental expenses, deduct expenses only to the amount equal to gross rental income. If the property was rented and used for personal purposes greater of 14 days or 10% of the total days. Very good. This is what I mean, type in the right content. Very good. So A is the right answer. So let's move on to the next question. Simple question. Add a little explanation. Chalo, come on, type in. rental income, by default they are passive income, right? Passive losses can be deducted only against passive income, right? And in case they are deducted against any non-passive income, then that 25,000 passive activity loss limitation rule will apply, right? So D is the right answer. Yeah, Chitra, good. Okay, Sandeep. Okay, rental activities are passive activities, so rental losses are not fully deductible. Good. Rental losses can be deducted up to the rental income only, as rental income is a passive income, so its losses are bound by the passive activity law. Very good. Rental losses can be deducted up to the rental income only, as rental income is passive income. Okay, it's copy paste, right? Yeah. Rent is passive income, so going with passive activity law. Okay, typing mistake, but I still consider it as D. Hafiz. Okay, Sandeep, good. Rental activity, good. Madhivani. Vamshi Krishna, passive activity losses can be deducted only from passive activity income. Rent being passive activity cannot be fully deducted. Good, Vamshi. Anjali, good. Passive activity law says that passive activity loss can be deducted only from passive activity income. Good. Akhil. Suraksha, good. As reported to form 8582, passive activity. Okay, good, Chitra. Fine. Chalo, let's take up the next question. Absolutely. Security deposit will not be considered income if it has to be returned to the tenant at the end of the lease. Perfect. However, if it is retained in lieu of rent or because he damaged something or something like that, then it has to be reported as income. Okay, right. Otherwise, it's not rental income. Good, Suraksha. Security deposits are refundable at the time of end of rental period, but they are considered as income if portion or it is forfeited for damages. Good, Vishwa. Deposit received but has to be refunded at the end of the lease. Good, Madhivani. Sumit Chavan. Refundable security deposits are not incomes. Good. Anjali, if security deposit forfeit by an event by tenant, then only it will be considered as rental income. If security deposit forfeits by tenant, I didn't understand that sentence, but I consider that right. Chitra, good. Security deposits are not taxable, which have to be refunded to the tenant. Good. Security deposit as it's to be refunded later. Good. Ashwini. Ajay. Option C as security deposit is to be refunded and not to be adjusted against rent. It's a liability. Very good, Ajay. Hafiz. Deposits are returned, so they are not considered as rental income. Statement B is kind of service exchange with rent. D. Advance rent is taxable in the year when received. Good. Very good, Hafiz. Payment to cancel the lease is also income. They are considered as income. Very good. Good explanation. Vishwa. If security deposits are not to be taxable, it must clearly be written in the agreement that security deposit is not to be considered as a final month rent. Yeah. Anyways, here the question is clear. Next, C. It is not rent. It's clearly mentioned advance security deposit which owner have to pay at last compulsory in the form of rent, lease or by cash. Good. Chalo. Let's take up the next question. Yeah. security deposit 10,000, and the security deposit is the last month rent. So that is rental income. Okay, 10,000 is rental income. Then in lieu of rent, they paid a painting contractor 2,500 to paint the interior. That is also something in lieu of rent. So that's also rental expenditure for the tenant. So now it is rental income to the owner. I mean, that's all. So 10 plus 25, 12,500. D is the right answer. Good Chitra, good Atik, good Nirali. Hey Nirali, good. Okay, Nirali, are you the same Nirali Shah who qualified 2 papers from US? I think you are left with only 1 paper, Nirali. Yeah. हम तो वेट कर रहे हैं यार, यहाँ पे इंडिया में कब ईद होगा हमारा, ईए का ईद, हम तो वेट कर रहे हैं. Okay, it would be 10,000 plus 2,500 as security deposit will be used as the last month rent here. Very good, Suraksha. It is clearly said in the third line of the question that deposit is used as last month rent. So it is income also. Any amount in lieu of rent is also a rent. Right, very good, Vamshi. Very good, Vishwa. Nilesh Kumar, 12,500, 10,000 standard as rent expenses. Okay, 2,500 tenant pays TPX. Okay, right. Very good, Nilesh. Good. Security deposit as rent place expense incurred in lieu of rent. Good, Ma Chitra. Hafiz, security deposit is not being returned, so consider as income and paint expenses as received as exchange in rent. So 12,500. Very good, Hafiz. Option D as security deposit in lieu of rent and painting contract is adjusted against rent. Very good. Ajay. Madhivani, 10,000 is treated as rent, so it is income plus any expenses paid by tenant. 2,500, 12,500. Very good, Madhivani. Sumit, very good, 10,000 plus 2,500. Good. Next, Vamshi Krishna, agreed to use security deposit 10,000 plus painting. Very good, Vamshi. Ashwini, though it's security deposit but used as rent plus repair. Okay, very good. So D is answer. Anjali Mishra, very good. 10,000 plus why I said, don't you know that वो fastest finger first types है and थोड़ा बहुत गलती हो जाता है, right? Absolutely fine. I'm not talking to Anjali, I'm talking to anybody. Okay, क्या है, when client gets notice and all, you have to write explanation notes, sometimes appeals, protest letters and all. So when you are writing such letters, the punctuation is also very important. Punctuation, the choice of words, how you are writing an explanation note and all that. Okay, passing EA is one level, handling notices is another level. Okay, preparing a tax planning projection report to the client. So in all those cases, वो कैसे लिखते हैं आप, how you write, all those things are important. That's why I tell small things like don't type in capital and all that. Okay, तो इसीलिए वो सब भाषण देता हूँ मैं, because they are all needed. But good, Anjali. Next, Akhil, good. Yeah. Good. People, Nirali has passed her 2 papers. Now she has 1 more paper left and she'll be a EA soon. So congratulations and all the very best, Nirali. Okay, let's take up the next question, people. easy question hai na, ye bhi. There's also another easy question, right? Jagan and Martha had a pipe burst in the basement of taxpayers' rental home. They were unable to reach the taxpayer who was on vacation. They had the plumber come out and repair the pipe and damage. They paid the plumber and they deducted it from the rent. How much rent should be considered income that month? Same 5,000. They might have paid the tenant 5,000 minus 575. That is 4,425 something. That is what they actually paid. But rental income is 5,000 only. Same. So D is the right answer. Okay. I'm sure everyone gave the right answer. कहाँ पे भाई? Yeah, congrats Nirali. Okay, D, Atik, good. Niralisha, good. Suraksha, good. Chitra, as repair payment is income only, good. Ashwini, yeah, congratulations Nirali. Madhivani, 5,000 since they deducted it from rent, so no need to add as expenses. Good, correct. Good Chitra, good Anjali. Yeah, tenant pays taxpayer rental property expenses, that also considered as rental income. Good. Good Nilesh, good Sumit, right? Whole 5,000 includes 575 in exchange of plumber service to rent. Good, correct. Yeah. Congratulations and all the best Nirali from Ashwini. Yeah, 5k instead of owner they have paid. Good. Yeah, from Nilesh to Nirali, congratulations. Rental income and rental expense as reported on Schedule E, $5,000 is rent. Good Vamshi. Then option D, 5,000 amount paid to plumber, so cannot be added to rent in lieu of rent. Right, good Ajay. Yeah, wishes to you Nirali from Vamshi. Very good. Fine, let's get into the next question, people. Miss Fatima owns a house and rents it to a painter. The painter lost his job in April and volunteered to paint the outside of the house in lieu of the rent for the months of so and so. Miss Fatima determines $1,000 rent due from her renter is approximately the amount she would have to pay someone else to paint the house. She decides to accept this offer. Now select what is right. $1,000 should be included in income and a deduction for the same amount may be taken. Right? Payment in lieu of rent. Since she did not receive any rent payments, no income is reported. It was in lieu of rent. So B is wrong. A looks like the best answer. FMV of the services must be included as rental income, but here it is lieu of rent. So A is right. Since he volunteered to paint the house, this is not a reportable transaction. No. It's in lieu of rent, so A is the right answer. That's all. Yeah, A is the right answer. Explanation right. Any amount paid in lieu of rent is also a rental income. So plumber charges have to be included in the rental income of the taxpayer. Correct. Option, again, generally for services exchanged in lieu of rent, fair market value of services is considered, but in this situation, agreed on price is $1,000 is made by the two party. Okay, so should I take D or A? Or pick the best? You left it for me, Vishwa. Chal, I'll go with A only. Yeah, A. In exchange of rent, the taxpayer receives the services at the agreed price. Good Anjali. Nilesh, the TP receives services instead of money as rent, so included as rental income $1,000. Good Nilesh. Hafiz, the rent received in exchange of painting services are included in income. Expenses can be deducted in scheduling, and it was mutual consent between the tenant and taxpayer. Good. Suraksha, $1,000 should be included as income and deduction should be taken for the same as the services were performed in exchange for the rent, right? In lieu of the rent. Very good. Madhivani, $1,000 should be treated as income. Good. Akhil, Miss Fatima received rent in the form of service such as painting, so she has to include it in income. Good. Ashwini, good. Ajay, option A is correct, although option C also is correct, but in option A, deduction can also be claimed, so more appropriate. Very good. Vamshi Krishna, $1,000 should be included in income and deduction for the same amount may be taken. Service in lieu of rent is also rental income. Very good. Okay. No problem. That's okay. Fine. In this question, A is the right answer. Yeah. So let's move on to the next one. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, most of it is similar to the earlier thing. Good. Jivan frequently pays for repairs in his apartment and gives the receipts to his landlord in lieu of part of his rental payment. How is this transaction handled for tax purposes? Repairs in lieu of rent are not approved transaction for tax purposes. अरे यार, जब से we are learning that it is approved, right? Then the landlord is entitled to deduct the repair expenses on his tax return, but must also report these amounts as rental income. Correct. Like in earlier example also, he received $5,000 as rent. Tenant paid some 575 something, right? So he will report 5,000 as income on Schedule E, as income, and then report that 525, 575 also as repairs in the expenses, right? B is the right. Since the repairs in lieu of rent would decrease the rental income, non-reporting is necessary. Abba, who wants to report more income? Then the landlord is entitled to deduct the repair expenses on his tax return. Correct, but that is incomplete. So B is complete. That's a complete man types, Raymond's answer. So B is the right answer. Okay, तो किसने सही उत्तर दिया? Okay, Madhivani, same explanation in previous question. Yeah, B is correct. Good, Sandeep. Tenant pays landlord's expense considered as rental income for tax purposes. Good. Expenses. Good, Nilesh. Yeah. Vishwa. Expenses in lieu of rent is considered as income to the taxpayer. Also, it can be deducted as the expenses. So, option B is appropriate. Very good. Rent received in exchange of repair services are included in income. Okay, right. Good. So, B is the answer. Good, Hafiz. If tenant pays landlord expenses, the payment is considered as rental income of tenant and it must be included in income. Very good. Ajay, option B is correct. Explanation similar to previous question. Good. The expenses can be deducted, however the amount should be reported as income. Good, Suraksha. Expense paid by tenant is considered as rental income. Good, Vamshi. Good, Akhil. Good, Ashwini. Right. Chalo. Let's move on to the next question. 13th one. Correct. all are deductible expenses except C because it has that personal residence. ऐसा क्वेश्चन आ गया तो मस्त है एग्जाम में तो. Right? चलो, all of these following are examples of deductible rental expenses, right? Cleaning fees, charges for phone calls made to property manager, gas and electric bills, A, B, D. But C is like repairs made to homeowners personal residence. वो personal है वो, okay? So that's not deducted, right? Good, Madhivani, right? Vishwa, expenses paid for personal property is not deductible as rental expenses. Good. Are not rental, so it cannot, is not deductible. Good, Nilesh. This is also good because it's not rental property but it's personal residence. Good, Sandeep. Suraksha, the repairs made to the homeowner's personal residence cannot be deducted as rental expenditure. Very good. Ajay, good. Anjali, good. Okay, bless me again. Ashwini, good. Hafiz, personal expenses are not considered as rental expenses and they are right. Okay, I think no need explanation because it's easy one. But still you gave the wrong answer, bro. Chalo. Payment made towards rental property is deductible, rental expenses, but not homeowner personal residence. Okay, very good. So C is the right answer. Okay, chalo, next one. We have totally 25 questions or so in this. Yeah. So we have done 13. We will. Okay, we have 23 questions. Okay. Fine. So we will do this and we will close. Okay, with this we will close. You can continue to do another 9, yeah, or we can catch up tomorrow. Fine, go ahead, get started. It's easy one. Yep. B, C, D, replacing broken window pane, replacing it says, right? Broken window, repainting the interior walls, refinishing the existing wood floors, all are repairs, but replacing a 20-year-old roof, right? So it's definitely a capital expenditure, right? So A is the right answer. I'm sure you know many have given the right answer. Where is that? Anjali. Remaining 3 are repairs. They do not add to the value of the property. If repairs are made as a part of extensive remodeling or restoration, then whole job is called as improvement, which is A is the right answer. Very good, Anjali. Very good. Good. Next one, Atik, Rasool, very good. Nilesh, capital improvements, good. Sandeep, good. Vishwa, it's a capital improvement over remaining 3 options, which adds value to the property, good. Hafiz, replacing a 20-year-old roof is a capital expenditure and this increases the value of property, very good Hafiz. Yes, it increases the value of property, remember that, right? Even Vishwa, value of property, very good. It adds to the value of property, very good Suraksha. Hey, it's replacing within a new roof, capital nature, all other options are maintenance expense and ought to be shown as expenses. Very good, good Ajay. It is capital improvement which adds to the value of property, very good, fine, good. Okay, this one we will do it tomorrow. So here we will close. तो कल मिलते हैं जान, right? So we will catch up tomorrow. My schedule is little tight, so just bear with me for this week. We will soon make sure that we spend good 2 hours, but the next 20 minutes you are not supposed to get up. So wherever you are, please continue to solve those 9 MCQs. Only 9 MCQs are there, okay? तो बैठो, MCQs solve करो, फिर उठो, खत्म कर दो, कल आके चेक कर लेना आप, okay? Is that clear? चलो, take care, good night, शब खैर, bye bye.